Good morning, kids. How are you? So, today we are going to complete our sample paper, that is section B, C, and section D. So, I'm going to tell you that section B is our writing skills that consist of two questions. The first is your optional, like paragraph or application. So there is one paragraph, that is my family, and the second one is application to the principal for an urgent piece of work. So these two you have to learn, and out of these two, one question will come in the exam of 5 marks. So that will be your first question. And solving your all the queries, whatever you are having in your mind, you are thinking it of. So I'm going to explain all these things, so don't worry about it, okay? And there will be second question, that is you have to write down 5 lines on the given picture, that is picture composition. So that you have to improve your writing skills, dear. Here you have to frame 5 sentences on the picture. So first you have to write this is a scene of a whatever the picture is there. Then if there is singular in thing, so you have to write there is a whatsoever is there. And if there are plural in number, so you have to use are, means there are, okay? So after that you have to attempt section C, that is grammar, of 10 marks. So that will be optional, and there are only 4 chapters in grammar, so that you have to do. And then last will be section D, that is literature, that will come from your reader book. So there will be 3 questions. First is vocabulary, that is of 5 marks, and then question answers, that consists of 5 questions of 10 marks, 2 marks each. And then book exercise, that will be based on your chapter only, that is also MCQ based question, so that will come of 5 marks. So here I am going to show you section wise. Okay, so students, I hope you are able to see it. That if you are not, then I'll attach the sample paper with this video, so there you can see. So this is section B, that is first is application you have to write, that consists of 5 marks. And then there is a picture composition. So earlier in class 3 you have to write down, like you used to write only the options, that 1 2 3 5 1 2 3 4 5 numbering, and you have to just write down one word from the options given. But here now in this class, in 4th class, you have to frame sentences. So 5 sentences you have to frame. So first of all you will write, this is a scene of a room, okay? There is a girl, or you can write down, you can add adjective that you have studied in class 3 also, that is you can write like there is a beautiful girl. Then you can write the girl is writing something. Then you can write there is a window. Then there are 2 books kept on the table. So you have to make short sentences. There is a lamp. So there is a curtain. There is a beautiful curtain. Okay. So in this way I have spoken so many sentences. You can write 5. So I'll be glad if you write the other sentences, like, okay? Then I hope you have understood section B, that will be of 10 marks, 5 marks each. So here I have given application, so paragraph can also come. Then section C is your grammar. I told you, I have explained you, section C will be of grammar, and in there that will be MCQ based, don't worry about it, even I have given it over here. It is of 10 marks, and the first question will be of, and from where these questions will come, you are having, I have given you the PDF of 4 chapters of grammar, so the question will come from there. So you have to go through with that. And first question is collective noun. This I can't do anything, you have to dear learn it. Okay, so collective noun means group of something, some or someone. So the word which is used for a group, that you have to learn. Okay, like a dash of sheep, so what it will be called as? Shoal? No, that is a group of a fish. Cluster? No. Herd? Yes. So that you have to fill. For that you have to learn, dear. I cannot help you out in this. So next is a bunch of keys. Okay, we use pack for something else, we use choir for singers, so and bunch for grapes, for keys. So that you have to write. So it's optional, there should not be any confusion. Then C2, that is simply, it is written in the question, write the type of sentences. Means type of sentences we have done, that is declarative, which is a simple sentence. Then interrogative, that is a question mark sentence where there is a question, that is an interrogative sentence. Then imperative, where there is a sentence which shows a command or a request. Okay, that is imperative sentence. And exclamatory, you know, exclamation mark is there where sudden feelings are there, that is exclamation sentence, exclamatory sentence. Sorry. So first is, do you have a pen? Question mark. So what is it? What type of sentence is it? So options I have given in brackets. You'll come in for like the question will come in exam with 4 options A, B, C, D, so that you have to write. So this is question mark is there, so this is interrogative sentence. So you have to write interrogative sentence. Then second is, the girl is going to the market. This is a simple sentence, that is declarative sentence. Full stop is there, you can see subject is there is no command. This is a simple sentence, that is declarative. Then C3, underline the proper nouns in the following sentences. Now proper nouns means a particular name of a person, place, animal or a thing. So Shikha is playing in the park. So Shikha is a name of a girl, so that is a proper noun. Okay, so I must tell you, we write proper nouns in capital letter. So Shikha is the name of a girl who is only one, there is no other Shikha. Name can be same, but Shikha is one personality which is particular. So here there is one more noun, that is park, but that is not a proper noun. And I have written in the question, you have to underline only the proper noun. So the answer will be Shikha only, not park. Park is a common noun. There are so many parks, so it's not particular. We have not talked about particular park, so it comes in common. Then my birthday is in March. Birthday, everybody is having a birthday date, so birthday is a common noun. So here March, but there is only 1 month, that is March. Means there are not 2 months of March, so 1 month is there, that is March, so that is a proper noun. There are 12 months, so out of this is 1 March, the 1 month, that is March. So here the answer will be Shikha and March. Then underline the subject and circle the predicate. Listen me very carefully. Subject means doer. Doer means karne wala, who is doing the things. Now here the sun sets, or you can say like to whom we are talking about, like the sun sets in the west. So initially the first words, that subject will be the sun. Okay, who sets in the, which gives you a question in who, what, where, why. So that which gives answer, that is the subject. Who is this? So here who sets in the west, ask question from yourself, that is, who sets in the west? The sun. So the sun is the subject. Now the other words in the sentence are predicate. So you have to underline the sun and then circle the rest of the part of the sentence, that is, sets in the west. Then next is, who is plucking the flower? Here Shyam. So Shyam is the subject and rest of the words are predicate, that is plucking the flower, that is predicate. Now next is, write the following words in a meaningful sentence. So these are the jumbled words, you have to write in a meaningful sentence. So I hope you get how to attempt section C, that is grammar. Then section D, literature. You can see 5 words are there for meanings. You have to write meanings of it. You can find out the answer in your literature book, reader book, as you say. Then question answer, there will be 5 questions. 2 questions will come from the text, between the text, okay, in the text it is written, but 3 questions will come from the book exercise, the questions which have been given at the end of the chapter. So, and then here it is, tick the correct option, that is your true, false or MCQ based will be there. These questions will be MCQ based, so you need not to worry. So just quickly go through with all the lessons, you will get all the answers. And please learn it, that who is the poet of the poem A Beautiful Day and who is the poet of the poem The Free Man. This question will come, like in this way the questions come from between the chapter, so that you have to learn the poet's name. I'm not going to tell you because I want you to see the textbook and find out the answer. So I hope it is clear to you. Thank you and have a nice day. But please show me your sample paper, full sample paper with the margin line, draw margin lines, finishing line, in a beautiful writing you have to show me. So I hope I'll be looking for your answers for your sample paper. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.